come with me on a cruise to Alaska on the Norwegian Bliss. Norwegian sails out of Pier 66 in Seattle, so here we are arriving there. We got all checked in and headed straight towards the ship where our room was not available yet. So we did go straight to the Garden Cafe, which is the buffet on board, and we went to the Indian Station, which is our favorite. Once our room was available, we went to check out the balcony. I actually forgot to get the view of the Space Needle from here, so unfortunate, but here's a nice view of the Olympics, I think those are. I can never figure out where I am. And there's the Space Needle from the sail away party, which we did attend for a bit. I promise it was more poppin' than this. I just forgot to get a video. Here we are. Definitely we can hang. We were not tired at all. I don't know what you mean. We did get a view of the sunset that evening, which was absolutely stunning. The views that you get on these cruises to Alaska are completely unmatched. It's genuinely like a postcard all the way there and back. We arrived in Sitka, Alaska for our first port, and it was such a gorgeous, clear day. We had beautiful weather the entire time we were there. And our first activity was going on a sea otter and wildlife tour. We did get to see some otters, which you're about to see in just a second. Apparently, they are fighting, not playing. Our tour guide kind of ruined the illusion for us. Yeah, they don't like each other very much. I did get an Alaskan IPA, love that. Here's some sea lions. I am definitely that sea lion that you see in the foreground, just kind of laying there, vibing in the sun. That is such a mood. I just wanted to get this little clip of the views because this is the kind of thing that you're going to see on the way to Alaska and back. Our next stop was the Dawes Glacier, which we slowly cruised in. You can see the beautiful color of the water there, and that is because it's glacier runoff water, essentially melted glacier water, which is this beautiful teal blue. I got a nice time lapse on the way in, and the Dawes Glacier, we got as close as we could. Because there were icebergs, we didn't get to get all the way in to see it, but we've done this tour before, so we've gotten a bit closer later in the season. But early in the season, there is a lot of ice, and we don't want a repeat of iceberg situations, if y'all catch my drift. I just can't get over how gorgeous these views were. When we got to Ketchikan, which was our next port, we went on a rainforest tour. Gabriel was embarrassed of the green shorts that he wore, but I told him just not to fall into the rainforest because he would blend in with the scenery. Here you're looking at the root structure of a tree that fell over, and it's absolutely wild to me. Here's another tree that fell over and created a natural bridge. I thought that was really cool, and the color of the water is like a tea color, apparently because the leaves and wildlife just sort of steep into the water there. This was probably a wolf den, according to our tour guide. Speaking of which, here's my dog howling like one as soon as we got back home. And this was all the footage that I got on our cruise, but I would give it a 10 out of 10 overall.